Earth, a planet located in a small corner of the vast universe, has made incredible advancements over the course of thousands of years. Despite its small size and fragile nature, Earth possesses a strange power that alien species could never have foreseen. From the early days when humanity only began to tap into the planet's resources to the time when they started breaking free from their atmosphere to explore and study the vastness of space, Earth has made remarkable strides in every field. No alien empire has ever dared to attack Earth, not only because of its strategic position in the universe but also due to its formidable defenses. Earth is not just a planet abundant with life. It is a place where technologies far beyond anything seen in other civilizations have converged. While many alien empires struggle to survive on barren planets, Earth is a thriving world, where defense technologies have reached a level of near invincibility. Although millions of occupied planets surround Earth and war has always been a key part of the history of alien empires, Earth has remained inexplicably safe. One of the main reasons is the massive space stations surrounding the Moon and the solid military bases built in distant orbits, protecting the planet from any external threat. Each space station is equipped with powerful surveillance systems and weapons capable of detecting signals from afar and destroying any intruding warships within seconds. The Sindel Alliance, an organization made up of many extraterrestrial species, serves as Earth's strongest protector. These species not only developed advanced defense technologies but also took part in training humans in space warfare tactics. The Alliance has played a crucial role in building a protective system around Earth, not just from warships and space stations but also from elite military forces ready to respond to any attack immediately. Each space expedition beyond Earth's atmosphere is guarded by thousands of spacecraft and surveillance satellites. Every warship is equipped with humanity's most advanced technologies, as well as those of Earth's extraterrestrial allies, ranging from sturdy energy shields capable of withstanding the impact of space attacks to cutting-edge weapons that can obliterate targets instantly. A system of space radar helps the Sindel Alliance's ships detect suspicious movements in space at an early stage, making any empire that dares to attack Earth hesitate. What makes extraterrestrial species wary when facing Earth is not just its superior military strength but also the unity of humankind. Over the years, humanity has proven that they can overcome any challenge or hardship when fighting together. Despite cultural and racial differences, the nations of Earth have united as one, placing the planet's interests above all else. This has created a military force that is not only powerful in numbers but also in spirit. Earth's military system is organized in a very unique way, with each nation or region having a specific role in the protection of the planet. These military forces are trained not just to fight but to operate space defense systems, large warships, and smaller spacecraft deployed to monitor and protect vital interplanetary routes. This not only ensures Earth's safety but also creates a nearly impenetrable defense network. Unlike alien empires, which often operate alone and lack clear unity, extraterrestrial species may possess powerful military forces and advanced technologies, but they lack a common goal and strong cohesion. Therefore, they are unable to unite and defeat Earth, as there is no clear strategy or common objective to rally behind. This has made Earth a symbol of unity and strength. Alien species, even those with extensive war experience, are confronted with the truth that they cannot defeat a planet whose inhabitants can cooperate and fight side by side. Even though alien empires possess immensely powerful war technologies and can travel across planets with ease, humanity's unity has created a defense system so strong that no one can break through. Moreover, the wars fought on Earth, though numerous in history, have taught humanity the value of resilience and overcoming adversity. These wars led to the development of advanced space technologies, from the creation of infinite energy systems to spacecraft capable of traveling through space without detection. These technologies not only protect Earth but also allow humanity to expand its presence in the universe. Earth is not only a planet with military strength but also a symbol of life and hope. While many alien civilizations face extinction or resource depletion, humans on Earth can still live, learn, and grow. This has made extraterrestrial species fearful not just because of Earth's military might, but because of the vitality and life force of this planet, where every challenge seems to be surmountable. In a distant corner of the universe, where the light from stars is but a faint smear, an alien empire has quietly prepared for an ambitious invasion plan. This is not their first attempt at conquering another planet, but Earth is a special target for them. Not only because of the planet's strategic position within the solar system, but also for a deeper reason: humankind. This empire, known as Tyrron, is an ancient, powerful, and brutal civilization, with an elite army equipped with technologies so advanced that even other alien empires look upon them with respect. However, despite their immense military might, complete with massive warships and devastating weapons, they have never faced a truly formidable enemy. And now, their target is Earth, a planet that, according to the intelligence they have gathered, hides a secret they cannot fully comprehend: the powerful warriors humanity possesses. With the goal of conquest, Tyrron has planned to invade Earth. They not only seek to seize the planet for its resources or its position in the universe but also for the emergence of humans, a species that even long-established empires like Tyrron must approach with caution. Humanity, with their creativity and unparalleled self-reliance, has done something no other civilization dares: they have invaded and colonized planets outside their solar system. They have conquered dozens of orbital defense systems, destroyed alien empires, and taken control of key space regions, which has made many alien empires fearful. These human feats are not just military conquests but a testament to the strength of will and the power of unity. Each attack, no matter how simple it may appear to the enemy, is a major victory not only militarily but spiritually. Humans not only have advanced space technologies but also a fighting spirit driven by determination, a force that alien empires have never witnessed. One of the main reasons Tyrron decided to attack Earth was their fear of humanity's warriors. While humans do not possess legendary fighters like those in the myths of many other civilizations, they have a well-trained military force, ready to fight and die for their planet. These warriors fight not just for personal gain but for a higher cause: the survival of humankind. With their successes in space, humanity has proven that they can face any enemy, no matter how strong. Alien empires cannot predict the resilience and creativity of humanity. Humans not only know how to fight, but they also possess the ability to create military strategies that are incredibly clever and innovative, keeping their enemies in a state of uncertainty and unable to predict their next move. No alien empire has ever dared to underestimate humanity. Tyrron realized this too late. Despite possessing massive warships capable of destroying planets and weapons of unimaginable destructive power, they lack the most important element: unity. Although alien species can temporarily cooperate to carry out an invasion, they do not have the long-lasting bond that humans possess. This makes them weak warriors in the eyes of human fighters, who can defeat their enemies not just through military strength but also through solidarity and unwavering will. As Tyrron prepares its forces, Earth's warriors are already ready. The alliance of species on Earth, including nations and organizations like the Sindel Alliance, have conducted large-scale drills, preparing strategies and mental fortitude to confront the enemy. Earth, with its powerful defense systems and strong military forces, is ready to face any attack from space. The space stations around the moon and warships scattered across space have been planned for deployment, while the special forces of the Sindel Alliance are always on standby for any situation. Meanwhile, Tyrron, with its large army and advanced technology, believes that a sudden attack will catch humanity off guard. They have sent a massive space fleet, consisting of thousands of warships, into space near Earth, preparing for a swift invasion. But what they do not know is that it is precisely humanity's meticulous preparation and vigilance that they cannot predict. Earth, though not a perfect planet, is a place of strength and resilience. Humanity's existence is not just a life, but a testament to the ability to overcome adversity. And when the Tyrron Empire decides to launch its invasion, they cannot imagine that they are facing a force so powerful and unyielding. As the darkness of space enveloped the galaxy, the Tyrron Empire, with its formidable military force, advanced toward the vicinity of Earth. Thousands of massive warships, armed with devastating weapons of unimaginable power, surged forward, like unstoppable waves of cosmic destruction. This was the first time in history that such a powerful alien empire dared to challenge Earth. They believed that victory here would grant them infinite power, but what they didn't realize was that this battle would prove that humanity, despite its small size, was stronger and more resilient than any enemy could imagine. The military commanders of the Earth Alliance, led by Captain Lysander, quickly detected the invasion and immediately deployed defensive strategies. Captain Lysander was a man of average height, with eyes gleaming with unwavering confidence and determination. As one of the most skilled commanders of the Alliance, he had proven himself in many brutal battles. But this war would be his greatest test. Lysander knew that only unity and wise tactics could ensure their victory. At this moment, the space stations surrounding the moon were activated, and the heavy warships of the Alliance stood ready. Spacecraft of all sizes, from heavy battleships to small, fast, and agile ships, were deployed to defend their home planet. Tension filled the air, and the atmosphere was thick with the sense of impending battle. But it wasn't only Earth's military fighting. Extraterrestrial species allied with humanity also joined the fray, such as Zara from the planet Zundar and Nira, a warrior of the Oran race. Zara was a resilient fighter, with green skin and sharp eyes. As the leader of an elite fighting force from Zundar, she had been on Earth for a long time, joining other warriors to defend the planet. Zara had fought in hundreds of battles and knew well what the Tyrron could bring. But in her heart, nothing was more precious than the freedom and protection of Earth. She never forgot why she fought: to protect the friends she considered family, to protect a world she loved. Nira, from the Oran race, a people who had been repeatedly invaded and devastated by empires, harbored a deep hatred for the invaders. Nira was not just a warrior but an excellent strategist, having repelled many invasions from other empires. With extraordinary physical strength and sharp intelligence, Nira was an indispensable part of the Alliance's defense strategy. She knew that victory didn't just come from military power, but from creativity in tactics and finesse in battle. When Tyrron began their assault, Nira proposed a surprise attack strategy aimed at weakening the enemy's forces from the very first wave of strikes. The battle was brutal from the very first moments. Tyrron warships began destroying Earth's critical satellites, causing a disruption in communication and defense systems. Tyrron's massive warships, equipped with powerful weapons, unleashed fire upon the Alliance's space stations. However, a counterattack led by Captain Lysander and his forces quickly followed. The Alliance's large warships moved forward, shielding the smaller ships and attacking the Tyrron fleet. Lysander and the Alliance's military commanders made the right decision by focusing their forces on the weaknesses of the Tyrron Empire. The smaller, faster, and more agile ships launched rapid strikes, using hit-and-run tactics to sever the communication lines between Tyrron's large warships. A series of massive explosions erupted as Tyrron's ships were ambushed from hidden corners of space. Captain Lysander, alongside Zora and Neera, led the Alliance's forces in these tense battles, gradually pushing the enemy further away from Earth. Zora, with her exceptional strength, led a strike force to eliminate Tyrron's smaller ships, creating relentless waves of attack that caught the enemy off guard. Meanwhile, Neera used her sharp intellect to predict Tyrron's next moves. She identified weaknesses in their tactics and swiftly relayed the information to the Alliance's forces, helping them adjust their strategy and launch counterattacks. The battle wasn't just fought in space, it was also a high-stakes intellectual contest between strategists from both sides. Tyrron had not anticipated the strength of Earth's unity. Every time they thought they had the upper hand, a sudden counterattack forced them to retreat. Earth's warriors were fighting not only for their own survival, but for future generations, for the freedom they had built and defended for centuries. Even in the most desperate moments, when Tyrron's colossal warships descended upon space near Earth, the Alliance's warriors continued to fight. They weren't just fighting for themselves, but for the ideals, the values they held dear. And that, precisely, was why this assault could not defeat Earth. Finally, after days and nights of intense combat, Tyrron's forces began to weaken. Their large warships were destroyed, and the Alliance's sudden assaults had left them unable to continue the fight. As the last Tyrron warships retreated, space near Earth still shimmered with the light of victory. Earth had held its ground, and once again, humanity proved that they were not just fragile creatures in the vastness of space, but powerful warriors, ready to defend their home at any cost. The battle between Earth and the Tyrron Empire was not just a clash between two forces, it was a decisive struggle for the survival of an entire planet. Tyrron's military might seem unstoppable, but just when they thought victory was within reach, the arrival of Earth's extraterrestrial allies completely changed the tide of the war. It was the cooperation, unity, and strength of the alliance between various races that ultimately allowed Earth to withstand the assault and claim victory. What made this war special was the unwavering support from various alien races. From distant planets like Neperes, home to the Neperians with their ability to control electromagnetic energy, to Veldor, a planet renowned for its master tacticians and close combat warriors. These races not only came to fight but also brought advanced technology and unique strategies that overwhelmed the Tyrron forces. The Neperians, with their ability to create protective energy fields and disrupt the energy flow of enemy warships, implemented a defensive strategy no one had anticipated. With the help of these technologies, the Alliance's ships were able to shield themselves from Tyrron's devastating attacks. The Neperians didn't just participate in direct combat, they also played a pivotal role in protecting the command ships, ensuring Earth and its allies maintained their combat strength. On another planet, Veldor contributed elite warriors who had undergone decades of brutal training in fierce battles. The Veldorians were not only physically powerful, but also tactical geniuses, creating a noticeable difference in combat. As the battle reached its most intense phase, Veldor's warriors led the space assault, closing in on Tyrron's warships and conducting close-range attacks to eliminate the enemy's large vessels with little resistance. At the same time, on the battlefields of Earth, the Alliance's military forces, made up of various extraterrestrial species alongside humans, began to show their strength. Captain Lysander, with his expert leadership, commanded Earth's warriors in intense battles. His strategies, based on seamless coordination between the different forces from the ultra-fast Neperian ships to the heavy warships of the Alliance, forced Tyrron to face an unprecedented challenge. One of the most important tactics Captain Lysander employed was attack and scatter. He understood that Tyrron relied on the strength of their massive warships, capable of destroying entire fleets in an instant, but were weak when it came to fighting in a scattered formation. Lysander ordered the alliance and their allies to split into smaller groups, each tasked with targeting specific objectives, causing confusion, and disrupting the enemy. This made it impossible for Tyrron to maintain a cohesive formation, losing their ability to coordinate effectively between ships. As Tyrron's ships were scattered and unable to concentrate their forces, the Veldar and Niparian fleets launched a decisive attack. Veldar's warriors, with their close combat prowess, charged at the enemy ships, targeting the weak spots in Tyrron's vessels. Meanwhile, the Niparians unleashed powerful energy beams, taking down Tyrron's spacecraft from afar, leaving no room for retaliation. By this time, Tyrron was not only facing fierce attacks from the Alliance's extraterrestrial forces, but also unexpected counterattacks from humans. Nira, the Oran warrior, led the Alliance's special forces in an internal assault on Tyrron's warships. Her team, skilled in close combat, infiltrated the enemy vessels, sabotaging their control systems and crippling their combat effectiveness. This left Tyrron's military in an irreparable situation. Their warships were gradually eliminated, while the Alliance's forces grew stronger. Eventually, when the Tyrron military commanders realized they could no longer continue the fight, they were forced to order a retreat. But as Tyrron's ships turned and fled, they were met with an unimaginable sight. The Alliance forces, with their unity and creative tactics, had turned this battle into a resounding victory. In that moment, everyone involved in the battle understood a crucial truth: strength didn't come from numbers or military power alone, but from unity, fighting spirit, and sound tactics. The alliance between extraterrestrial species and humanity proved that when nations unite for a common cause, nothing can stop them. And this war elevated humanity to a new level, not only in their defense of Earth, but in asserting their place in the vast universe. When the war ended, Earth was filled with a mixture of emotions. In space, Tyrron's warships, battered and broken, silently drifted toward safe zones, leaving behind the ruins and traces of an unforgiving war. The victorious armies didn't celebrate immediately. They looked at each other, knowing this victory was not just a military win, but a profound lesson about the strength of resilience, unity, and smart strategy. Earth, a planet that had never before been directly threatened by such a large-scale attack, now stood tall, becoming a symbol of power in the universe. But this victory wasn't the result of luck or simple military superiority. It was the culmination of a long process of building strength, learning, and forging relationships with alien allies. In this war, Earth did not stand alone. The unity among the alien races was the decisive factor. This alliance proved that when civilizations overcome their differences and fight for a common goal, nothing is impossible. The warriors from Niparis used electromagnetic technology to create powerful shields that prevented Tyrron's forces from destroying key alliance bases. The warriors from Veldar, with their exceptional combat skills, helped cut off Tyrron's supply lines, weakening the enemy's forces. Meanwhile, Oran warriors like Nira, with their ability to fight in harsh environments, carried out missions to infiltrate enemy ships, sabotage their control systems, and create chaos within the enemy ranks. Captain Lysander, leader of Earth's forces, could not help but feel pride in the intelligence and creativity of his tactics. He was the one who discovered Tyrron's weakness: their reliance on outdated, simple strategies that were easy to counter. Instead of confronting Tyrron's overwhelming destructive power head-on, Lysander wisely spread out his forces, putting pressure on each of Tyrron's warships. This tactic ultimately tore the enemy apart, preventing them from launching effective counterattacks. But this victory came at a cost. Although the war was over, Earth still faced unavoidable consequences. Major cities across the globe were devastated, and infrastructure was destroyed. The warships of the Alliance and its alien allies were also severely damaged, and thousands of lives were lost. The survivors, though they had fought tirelessly, could not help but feel heavy-hearted when faced with the sight of the war-ravaged landscapes. While Earth's military commanders and leaders prepared for negotiations with their alien allies to rebuild, a major shift in how alien species viewed Earth began to take shape. Earth was no longer just a distant planet in the universe, it had become a symbol of strength and determination. The alien empires that once saw Earth as an easy target now had to reconsider. Leaders within the Alliance felt they had forged stronger relationships than ever before. In post-war meetings, representatives from Neperes, Velder, and other alien forces no longer viewed Earth as an isolated planet but as part of a vast cosmic community, where each race could learn from and grow alongside one another. This success demonstrated a great lesson to all: victory doesn't come solely from military strength or technology, but from the spirit of unity and the ability to overcome the differences between civilizations. Earth was no longer a weak, easily conquerable planet. It was now a fortress, not only protecting itself but also defending other races in the universe. However, the greatest lesson the alien races learned from this war was that Earth's strength didn't come from superweapons or advanced technologies, but from something far more fundamental: determination and an unyielding spirit. Humans, with all their flaws and limitations, proved that when pushed to the edge, they could rise up and fight for their survival. From this war, the alien races began to reassess their relationship with Earth and other planets in the universe. No more invasions, no more pointless wars. Civilizations now understood that only through cooperation and mutual respect could they survive in this vast universe. Continuing their old ways would only lead to destruction, as seen with the Tyrron Empire. After the war, Earth and its alien allies entered a new era. The world was no longer an isolated place in the cosmos but had become the center of a strong alliance network. A brighter future began to take shape, not only for mutual defense in times of war but also for cooperation in research, space exploration, and the development of new technologies. The vast, perilous universe was no longer a place where Earth could be easily overrun. It had become a symbol of resilience and determination, a model for other civilizations on the strength of unity. Earth had not only proven its place in the cosmos but had also created a new future for all civilizations in the galaxy. When the war ended, Earth and its alien allies could breathe a sigh of relief, but no one could forget the tension in space and the dark days they had just endured. Although the victory was celebrated, the scars of the war still lingered in everyone's minds. Cities were slowly recovering, but the war had left wounds that wouldn't heal easily. Meanwhile, other alien empires, who had been listening and observing the events on Earth, didn't let their guard down. Especially those forces even more powerful than Tyrron, who had witnessed the strength of the Earth Alliance and its allies. They were not just observing from a distance but were quietly making plans. The universe was a vast place filled with power struggles, and empires had never abandoned their ambitions to expand their influence. Earth, though it had proven its strength, still faced a much greater threat. But what made them reconsider was the lesson learned from this war. Earth was no longer an easy target. The alien empires, which once thought of humanity as weak creatures incapable of handling a large-scale invasion, now had to change their perception of the blue planet. Humanity had proven that they not only stood their ground but also fought fiercely when pushed to the brink of extinction. From the alien civilization's perspective, leaders like Zelikon, a leader from the planet Therex, Thoris, a leader from the Xynos race, and Drekos, military commander of the Ornic race, realized that to deal with humanity and the other races in the alliance, they needed a new strategy. No longer could they rely on surprise attacks and overwhelming force. This war had shown that humans, though less experienced in warfare, possessed unity, exceptional leadership, and a strong resolve when facing extinction. Zelikon, in a secret meeting with other leaders from the alien empires, admitted that they had misjudged Earth. They had never imagined that humans would resist so powerfully. The empires that once viewed Earth as a fragile planet, easily manipulated and exploited, had to rethink everything after the battle. "We cannot continue waging war the old way," Zelikon said. "Humans are no longer easy to destroy. They won not just because of military might, but because of intelligence, creativity, and unity. If we continue the invasion, failure is all that awaits." Thoris, a leader from Xynos, a race that had once colonized thousands of planets, expressed his concern. "They have changed the way we see things. Earth is not just a planet, it's an empire rising. If we're not careful, we'll be swept away by their counterattack." Drekos, a renowned strategist from the Ornic Empire, nodded in agreement. "Look at what they've done. Humans don't just know how to fight. They've learned to cooperate and leverage the power of other civilizations. We might handle their military, but facing the cooperation of millions of races in the universe, we'll struggle." It was these warnings that made the alien empires rethink their approach. It was time to change strategies, not just to confront with force but with deeper calculations and a certain patience in building relationships with other civilizations in the universe. At the same time, discussions within the Earth Alliance and other planets began to seek a path of peace, a solution not through war but through cooperation. Leaders like Captain Lysander and Nera reached out to offer help to those civilizations that had remained neutral during the war. They understood that long-term protection didn't just come from military might but from building ties between different civilizations. After the victory, Earth never forgot the lesson of unity and the importance of continually learning and improving. The Cosmic Alliance was now not only a shield but the foundation for collective growth. Earth scientists began collaborating with experts from Neperes to research new energy technologies, while Earth strategists learned from other empires on how to build better defense systems. Though the attack had been repelled, Earth's vigilance didn't last long. Their pride didn't allow them to relax. It was from discussions like these that the alien empires knew they could no longer invade Earth in the same way, but they wouldn't stop there. Earth and its allies had to be ready for covert schemes and attacks, threats that would no longer be open wars but hidden strategies, with covert strikes on the Alliance's defense systems. In the following meetings, the Alliance leaders realized that peace was never a given, and the universe required more than just victory in battle. It required vigilance and everlasting preparation. Only then could they continue to protect Earth and other civilizations from the lurking dangers in the shadows of the cosmos.